Now,
SG3, you know what I like about The Rock?
what do you like about The Rock, brother?
Unlike my biological father, he knows how to keep a promise.
Hey. Well, shots been fired already.
Dude, man, I mean, he said it himself. He told his mama Rhodes that he's going to have blood in his Brahma Bull belt. Did he deliver? I think he did, man.
Hey, he really did, though. He actually also, don't forget, Monday night, he came out, what did he say? I'm going to make you bleed.
Yep.
Kept his word.
And what did he say? Look at me now. Look at you now. Look at you now.
Look at your hero.
Yep. Oh my God, dude. That promo was insane, man. I gotta give it up to The Rock, dude. He has made these last few weeks very entertaining, man. Like, honestly, dude, I wasn't big on him coming back, but it definitely has grew on me. It really did. I mean, the last couple of weeks, he really saved a clusterfuck of a mess. Because the whole angle we got, the supposedly matchup we're going to get at WrestleMania between The Rock and Roman obviously didn't happen because people wanted Cody. Understandably why. It's his story. He won the Rumble. He does deserve the main event, WrestleMania. Why have him step aside and just give The Rock a title shot?
Because it's The Rock.
Right. And now all of a sudden you make Rock turn heel. And goddamn, what a heel has he been, man?
He's cutting every single time the PG era. He's even cutting kayfabe, man.
Well, he's on borderline level at this point. And the way
Border?
he
Are
ended,
you serious?
well, dude.
What we heard in Chicago was not borderline at all.
Well, we heard the uncensored version. They heard the censored.
Again, what we heard in Chicago was not borderline.
Well, I feel sorry for Cody Rhodes because, man, dude, you don't fuck with the final boss. That's all I gotta say.
Right. You don't fuck with the final boss. Man. It showed.
We were there actually in the Allstate Arena that day to a sold out crowd.
15,000.
It was sold out. It was crazy. We couldn't find parking. That's how bad it was.
We had to go I let you leave early.
I had to
tell
pee.
the story. I
had to use the men's restroom, little girl's bathroom.
He just confessed it. Right, cool. Actually, the thing was, you told me, hey man, park in the Target parking lot. Everybody parks there.
Yeah.
So I actually left the line that I was initially in, and I started trying to park in the Target parking lot. However, there was already 3 tow trucks just waiting for people just to leave their car.
Yeah.
They just waiting. All right, cool. We're towing you. We're towing you. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna move my car.
Yeah, probably a good idea. You didn't listen to my advice that day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have had more issues coming out of Raw that day. But no, it was crazy. No, it was sold out when we got to the arena. It was crazy. So many people. Man. Yeah, it was packed everywhere. They opened up more seats too. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like they really cut down. Well, you seen it. They cut down the what's it called? The entrance levels. They just left it on the screen wise. So that way they can move more seats on top.
Yeah.
So they opened it up a little bit and that sold out.
Like that.
It was crazy. Like we actually had to find tickets the very last minute.
And we're saying last minute, we're talking as we're driving there.
Like 30 minutes before the event type of last minute. Yeah.
It was one of those, they want to pull the trigger, fine, let's pull the trigger. We went forward with it.
But I know, honestly, dude, I'm happy that we actually did. Dude, that has been one of the best Raws we've seen in a very, very long time. Because, like, I know we got there a little late and we missed The Rock appearing, his, unannounced appearance, which was kind of, it was kind of nice to see that they didn't announce it. He just showed up.
It's great.
Yeah, it was great. Even though we missed it, it was great to know.
Still great.
It was great to know. But when we did catch what we caught, I mean, the whole Raw itself was just great.
It was fantastic, bro.
Dude, the CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins promo.
Supposedly Punk went off script. That wasn't part of Punk's script. That's
he
why
went longer.
That's why they brought everything. So like his script, the way he talked the promo, everything in the promo was, he went longer. They brought in Drew because like, you know what? Go ahead, just add in more fuel to the fire.
Dude, that promo was fucking gold, man.
It was fantastic.
Oh
Drew
my
McIntyre
god,
right now is.
I love this version of Drew McIntyre. I really do,
dude. This version of Drew, I want him to win.
I do.
I know a lot of people out there are Seth Rollins fans and everything, man, but I want Drew to win.
Honestly, dude, the stuff that Drew McIntyre has been doing, because I don't know if you've seen it. He was on social media going all around Chicago
with that,
with the what was it called? DM Hunk.
Yeah,
DM Hunk. Yeah, he was going all over Chicago, looking at Punk's best spot, like the bakery.
Yep.
You remember that one? Yeah.
From
I mean,
AEW.
dude, isn't crazy. But the promo they were cutting, man, back and forth, that just felt real. It felt real. It felt like they were right there shooting at each other, literally shooting, no like holding back, no, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we got to get on the script. No, it felt real. It felt like they were dissing each other for real. It felt like the animosity was there. Like they didn't like each other, and you could tell that.
I'll tell you like this, man. It's the way I've been feeling it is like every single promo that's been cut this time around feels that way.
Yeah, it
The
feels
Rhea
real.
Ripley, Becky Lynch promo. Even I was saying, we were sitting right next to each other, and I'm like, there goes the fourth wall.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, no, I can feel it. And then,
Yeah.
dude, the moment she brought up the down, I'm like, oh, there goes fourth wall. And it just went forward from there.
Yeah.
Then you had the of course, Cody Rock, the whole storyline, the whole segment is fantastic. It's wonderful. It's exciting, dude. It's got me excited, dude. Honestly, I'm talking about. I'm getting goosebumps right now, man. I'm literally getting goosebumps right now. It is awesome.
I mean, the way it ended Raw that night. I mean, with the whole promo itself, we were in the arena. Honestly, dude, the crowd was just so invested in it on the video.
They were quiet. They were still quiet. They were like,
but they were clapping during the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Here's the thing, actually, I guess like when we were leaving, because we left early, they were actually still showing more of it.
So the way it was, because I saw the clip.
Yeah.
So camera goes off and they tell Rock, hey, cut it like raw fair. And then he said, no, fuck your script. Fuck what you just said. Fuck everything you stand for. We're actually gonna do it my way. I'm not done till I'm done.
Right.
Starts beating him with the weight belt, grabs more of his blood and puts it on. And puts it on the weight belt. I'm like, this is awesome. I love this.
Look, all I gotta say is for The Rock. Honestly, dude, I know he does a lot of like, hero type of movies. Dude, as a villain, fuck, dude, that could sell tickets. He needs to reshape himself in Hollywood. I think him being the final boss kind of shows he still got that magic even in Hollywood. Because that whole scripted thing with him, that was him. That was all his idea. So that was him bringing that idea to the table, and look how well it was received.
So great. Everything has just been received beautifully by fans.
Oh my God, man.
By production, by everything. It's just been received perfectly.
I mean, people are saying, oh, the Attitude Era is back. Now, I wouldn't go that far in the end, because the reason why is because in the end of the day, TKO is they're gonna stay PG because it sells. It sells merchandise. It really does. And plus, not only that, but you have the licensing deal with what's it called? The Mantel?
Yeah,
Mantel. Yep. You still have licensing with them, and they want to keep PG, or else they won't, have the licensing deal with them. Funko. So obviously, it's never going to go back to, whatever rating it was, TV 14. Yeah, it's not going to go back. We could only hope, but I feel like we're going to get a little bit more, these edgy type of script, like right on the borderline, especially now they're going to move to Netflix.
Oh, there's no censory there.
No, that's a good part.
There's no censory. There's no TVMA. There's how it's going. Everything's up for show.
Yep. So interesting fact. So how they say that Punk is not a needle mover.
I know what you're gonna talk about. Go ahead, bring it up. Bring up that step. Bring up them numbers. Bring up them numbers.
So Punk in his segment actually drew 500,000 fucking fans.
Hold on, did you know when all three of them were there, 2.2 million?
Yep. They threw in that extra. Dude. The thing is, whether you like to admit it or not, Punk sells. He does sell. Now, people are like, well, because The Rock was there. Well, okay, yeah, true. But before the show, it was only announced that CM Punk was there. What happened? He sold out fucking the Old State Arena.
Yeah.
How long has that been since that happened? It hasn't happened in quite a while.
I can tell you when the rumor was for Survivor Series, it was hard because I went. Rumor was that he was going to appear.
Yes.
All the speculation was there. Everything was there. Everyone was like, oh, he's going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Randy was, dude, the only reason why, I'll tell you the truth. Honestly, I didn't believe the rumors. When I went, it wasn't the rumors. It wasn't the, Punk's about to come back. It wasn't even that. What really drew me was I saw that Big E was going to come back. As y'all can see, hey, I got the Booty Hole shirt. But that's number one. Number two, though, it was like, all right, cool. So the Randy Orton's back, Big E's back. I don't even care if he just cuts a promo, just hypes up the crowd for whatever reason.
Right.
Let's go. I was like, all right, cool. That's what kind of sold me. So when he kind of showed up, even though a lot of people were expecting it, I kind of was like, dude, I'll tell you one thing. That night, I got annoyed from so many people just chanting CM Punk, and everyone was like, he's not going to show up.
He's not going to show up.
And I was like, yeah, all right. I kind of wish I would not have left my seat because I wanted to see everybody's face around when there was like, oh, dude, he did show up.
I mean, that was a shocker even back then. No one expected that. Really, nobody. That shit. To this day, I'm surprised. I mean, in reality, like I said, dude, the guy sells, man. The guy does sell. His merch sells. Everything sells, man. The guy does move product out there. And I mean, dude, Allstate Arena selling out. It wasn't due to The Rock. It was due to CM Punk. It really was.
You know what? Let's talk about that. Let's go ahead and talk about that SmackDown. June 20th, June 21st, whenever that is.
Yeah.
What happened there? CM Punk announcement. What happened there? No. Could we get tickets? No, we couldn't get no tickets.
It was a pre-sale, and we still got a hard time getting tickets, man.
Bro, we were almost home, and we finally edged tickets. And I was like, man, okay, when did this happen?
Well, that's the thing, man. I think wrestling at this point it's very hot. Now
it's cool. Rock said it best. Wrestling is cool, man.
But here's my issue, though. The thing is, at the same time, it's because it's WrestleMania season. Now, what happens right after? You know, okay, you still got the Monday night after WrestleMania, which is always hot. But after that, things start cooling down because it's the summertime, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So, and then what's going to happen to The Rock? I'm pretty sure he's going to go back to
from
Hollywood.
May to August, he's not going to be there anymore.
Exactly.
He's already been announced that he's not going to be there. So we'll see what happens there.
What happened to Roman? Let's just say we're going to go into details about that. But what happens going to happen to Roman Reigns? What's going to happen forward on? I mean, they got to carry that momentum throughout the year. Because right now they're doing a fucking great job. But and I like that. I really do. But I don't want to just see that. I don't want to just get hyped up for WrestleMania. I want to get hyped up throughout the whole fucking year.
That's when we were kids, man. You know what? Let's get excited when we were kids.
Dude,
man.
In the summertime, I used to remember watching SmackDown, getting hyped up for that. Like, oh, I got to go back home, man. I got to go watch SmackDown.
We used to talk about it. Yeah. We used to sit down and talk about it like, hey, man, so when we're going to do SummerSlam? What's going on for this pay-per-view? What's going on for that pay-per-view?
Dude, honestly, dude.
The funny thing, we talk about it months in advance. Hey, man, this pay-per-view's coming up. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
But that's the thing. I want that magic, man. And I feel that magic now. But after Mania, I don't want that magic to just disappear. You know, I want it to still be there. It should still be there. And especially them moving to Netflix, it has to be there.
I feel that, you know what? Let me kind of piggyback off what you just said. I feel that with that magic, you're starting to see it. This isn't even the boiling point.
You think so?
Here's why.
Okay.
So remember, Triple H has kind of been going at this maybe now for about a year now, right?
Right.
It's been kind of like without McMahon, he's now been doing this for like a year. Oh, wait. I said the name I shouldn't have said. Whatever. So at this point, it's like you're starting to see a lot of things change, a lot of more excitement. A lot of fans are getting excited for that WWE event coming along because what's going on, who's going to wrestle, or how they're going to build it up. Dude, when was the last time we were excited for Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like if you look at it, it's like we used to mock some of these things. And we're like, all right, cool, WrestleMania's done. All right, on to the next one. Right. SummerSlam, we'll tune in about a month before, kind of talk about it. We'll hear news here, news there, whatever. But it wasn't like that we were going to sit there and say, dude, I'm invested in this right now. And right now, dude, like I said, Triple H has been cooking. Triple H has been putting in the season and everything's got to put on this.
I got to give it to him, dude. Everything feels more reality based.
It feels right.
Yeah.
And he's letting the writers do what they had to do. Do that whole Rock and Cody segment. It was done by Robert Roode and Michael Hayes. It was fantastically done.
Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley promo was fucking amazing, dude. Honestly,
the way she hit Dom.
That was hilarious. The slow motion when you seen it in slow motion, his face like boom, KO. That's all you see.
I wish someone would have made a meme where they were like, "You lose."
You know, Kevin Owens has a double punch KO.
Yeah,
they should really start doing that with Becky too. No, honestly, dude, you're right. It really is. I do want to see this. At least I want to see some sort of continuation right after Mania. Like, keep the flow going, man. Keep it hot, man. Because honestly, I haven't been this excited in years. I really haven't. I mean, I was excited for WrestleMania time, but I mean, this just brings it to another level. Levels above, I guess you could say. Shout out to Roman Reigns.
Well, I'll tell you this. So this is because again, me and you have been lifelong fans,
right?
But as you just said, we've been excited for WrestleMania, but it's always been what match are you excited for? Which match you looking most forward
Yeah.
to? You can't put that now. You can't sit down and say, I want to see this one.
I'm glad you bring that up. So let's bring it up to the Wrestlemania preview card.
That's what I do, baby.
Ta-da. First match and a big match on that. 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed tag team titles. We got the tag team of Awesome Truth. We also got A-Town Down Under, the New Catch Republic. What else? I'm gonna let you shout out this one.
We have the Judgment Day.
No Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah, New Day. I'm
Your boy, the New Day.
New Day.
DIY, and of course the Judgment Day. Your tag team champs. Dude, I mean, you do realize this kind of replaced the Money in the Bank, but damn,
it's great.
That's a big card, man.
But it's great.
That's a big match right there, man. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on there, man. A lot of camera angles.
And you know, the best part is we're gonna be calling that match here.
Yeah,
on that night. So we'll see how that goes.
I mean, if you had what's your prediction here? What do you think is gonna happen, man? Of course, you're gonna have a crazy.
They're gonna have a crazy match. They're gonna have a lot of crazy spots. I cannot wait to see what Damian Priest does with the Razor's Edge.
Yeah,
run it off the top.
The New Day,
the new
Kofi Kingston. You know, he always has some crazy spots, man. I know he's getting old, but he's going to have a crazy spot regardless. I feel like he's going to get something big. It's about time. It's overdue.
I feel okay. This is going to tell me whether Big E comes back or not. If Big E shows up, if Big E in any shape, way, form shows up, he's back. If he doesn't show up, I believe he's done.
Big E?
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard to say.
Well, I mean, I get it. His neck was not the same. By the way, speedy recovery to you, big fella. I hope you feel better soon. I hope everything works out for you. But honestly, though, if
speaking of that real quick, the guy who injured him actually retired. The guy who injured Big E, I forgot his name. He actually announced his retirement on NXT on Tuesday.
Nah, they're talking. That's all storyline, bro.
Well, it's storyline, but it's kind of interesting though. That's something to watch out for.
So, yeah,
you never know.
That
there you go. We just kind of got something too right now.
It just does magic, baby. That's all I do.
But yeah, I can see that. Also, Awesome Truth, dude. You know, our Truth's gonna have some comedy in there, man.
Commercial break.
I'm gonna say this, dude. My pick out the bat, I'm gonna go with Awesome Truth, man. I don't know, man. I just feel like the Miz, been doing some, some entertaining stuff, some gold stuff. Obviously, R-Truth does definitely needs another title run. He really does, man. He's been doing great.
He has the most title runs in all of WWE.
He does actually, yeah. But I really think he needs this, man, because like he's been doing some of the best work throughout this year and last year.
Ever since he came back,
dude, the whole Judgment Day angle's fucking gold, dude. It's hilarious. And I know Damian Priest was fighting in back for the writers to keep putting this guy on, which honestly, dude, it's great. It's working.
It works.
Yeah,
it really works. I mean, come on, dude. We were there. He was like, commercial break. Dude, it was great. It was just everything was great, dude. Listen, we talked about this, and again, if y'all been watching us for quite some time, y'all know we bounced from A to Z to D to back and everything. But we'll make our point. Brother, we talked about this in the green room.
Yeah.
At this point, my brother, when it comes to this kind of stuff, when it comes to these kind of spots, the thing that gets me the most excited about this specific card, everybody's getting a piece of spotlight.
They're gonna get their moment.
I mean, the build up to it.
Yeah.
You don't have some random pity party, whatever, like, oh, okay, cool. You're gonna get a nice little segment the Monday before. Sell it as much as you possibly can.
So put it this way. All these guys here have some sort of storyline, especially with Judgment Day, except for A-Town down under. Because think about it. Awesome Truth, storyline with the Judgment Day. Yep. New Cash Republic has some unfinished business with the Judgment Day. DIY, unfinished business. The New Day, unfinished business. So everybody's going to be after Judgment Day. So I feel bad for Finn Balor and Damian Priest in that match. They ain't going to looking... not good for these guys. It really isn't, man.
You don't count them out, though.
No.
Do not count them out. We've been there. We've been there. We know how it goes.
Well, look, man. I mean, my favorites so far, things could change. But if I had to make a quick prediction, I'm going to go with Awesome Truth. What about you?
Quick prediction, Judgment Day.
All right, so you got Judgment Day. So, all right, we'll see how that goes, man. Interesting match. I'm looking forward to this one, actually.
Me too.
All right, so next match, we have Ray and a new member of the LWO, Dragon Lee, versus Dom and Santos.
Listen, dude, Dragon Lee, don't sleep on that kid.
I know. I never seen him wrestle.
That
Yeah,
kid. That
I've seen that guy wrestle.
He's special. That boy's special.
Well,
I'm telling you right now, that boy's gonna be special.
And they utilize him right, man. And he's just not another member of the LWO. That's the whole issue I have, is that they just kind of toss him with the LWO. Like, oh, he's a luchador. Just give him a shirt and put him with the LWO, man. Come on.
Here's what I feel. I feel at this point it was the kid is probably still a little bit green,
Obviously.
Well, so at this point it was bring him in under Ray.
Yeah.
Let Ray mentor him.
Mike Skills as well.
And let him run with Ray.
Yeah.
And then down the road, you're gonna see this kid explode. Because the kid's got the luchador kind of style. Let him kind of develop a little bit more that WWE kind of style.
Right.
That kid's going to blow up.
I mean, I can see that. I just don't like him getting tossed with LWO because it seems like every luchador, hey, man, just give him a shirt. Toss him in. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let him get forgotten like Carlitos and the rest of those guys.
Well, Carlito wasn't forgotten because everyone wanted Carlito initially.
Yeah, but
Dragon Lee came out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's forgotten. WWE's like, yeah, you ain't going to get him. Well, I mean, they were chanting his name. Don't get me wrong, but he's kind of like WWE's shadow at this point. Like they don't really see him as, you know, that guy at this point anymore. But honestly, man, I'm not too excited about this match because it's just been announced.
It's a bathroom match.
It is. It's more like, hey, man, let's go get some food. Let's go get a drink real quick, or let's talk about some other shit.
Again, we're gonna be here live. We're gonna kind of commentate because we're gonna be professional about it. We're not gonna diss anybody like that. But I will honestly tell you, brother, depending on when this fight is in the card, I may look at y'all and say, this is a bathroom match for me. I got to go.
Honestly, man, if I was in the arena, and I ain't no disrespect to Ray or Dom Santos and Dragon Lee, but I would use the bathroom, man.
You know what?
I would get to go to the concession stand.
I'm going to say it.
It ain't nothing against, and it ain't got nothing against the styles or anything. It's just that it's just announced barely 2 weeks. Yeah, there's no storyline.
I mean, they try to add a storyline with Dom and Ray, but it's like, man,
it's overplayed already. Like, how does that make sense to toss in Dom all of a sudden?
I can see why. Did you see what happened? Afterwards, they had a conversation with Dom and Rio was like, yo, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, well, I try to make y'all proud. I try to make you proud. I was trying to make everybody here proud.
Trying to go on his own.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, there was and then she's like, communication is key. Yeah. So I was like, oh,
there's some conflict going on with the Judgment Day on top of him.
This is what I'm telling you, brother. I think Judgment Day is going to take that title.
Well, not only that, but you also got Damian Priest. This will be interesting too. On top of that,
he's got that case.
So we'll go into details pretty soon about that. Regardless, you're right. Bathroom break. If I had to make a quick prediction, I'm gonna go with Ray and
I'll go Ray.
Yeah, because I don't see Dom and Santos winning this one, even though I think they should go over at this point. Because at last year's Ray going over Dom didn't make any fucking sense. It really didn't. I really think Dom should go over his father and Santos, because actually Santos is not a bad character right now. What he's going as heel version, it's actually pretty decent. They could develop something better out of that. But
if you want to save Dragon Lee, pin Ray.
Yeah.
If you want to have Santos go over, have him pin Ray.
Yeah.
If you want Dom to go over, have him schoolboy Ray, but use the ropes.
And that too. Yeah.
Plain and simple. Do that.
Cheat to win.
Cheat to win and have that heat still just keep building more and more than what it is already.
The old Latino heat way.
Literally.
Yep.
Or you know what? Hey, you're supposed to be Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero's son. Yep. We lie, we cheat, we steal. Exactly.
Dude, how much heat would that kid not get on WrestleMania night?
It's like you're gonna hate it, you're gonna boo it, but inside you're gonna know you're gonna love it.
Inside, dude. Inside, yeah, absolutely.
Like, damn, he got us. Fuck. Well, look, man. Like you said, it's one I'm not interested, but we're gonna watch. We're gonna be professionals. We're gonna call it how it is. Regardless, let's move on. This is a favorite of mine, and something interesting to add to this. LA Knight, yeah, versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. I cosplay as him before.
I know. I was like, I want to say your boy. That's your boy.
That's my boy. Honestly, I've been following AJ for a long time. Interesting fact. I don't know if you saw, but there's a hint that he might be coming with some new theme song for WrestleMania.
He said y'all are not ready for what you guys are about to get on this.
That is going to be interesting. I'm going to look forward to that entrance. I really am.
We're going to tell the guys around us, shh. Shut up. We're trying to pay attention to this.
Honestly, that's really going to be. I mean, the match itself, the storyline has been great.
It's been fantastic,
dude. The way that LA Knight screwed AJ Styles in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match, and then AJ Styles returning the favor, and out of nowhere, bam, 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 bam.
The actual match. That's
the actual match, dude, with the chair. Damn, man.
And then LA Knight shows up at AJ Styles' house. They fight in the lawn. It was great,
dude. That was a great segment. And then yesterday.
Yeah,
yesterday when you seen the guy coming from the crowd and thinking, oh, that's LA Knight.
Dude, I don't know about you, but I thought that was Vasily Lomachenko. I know it's like way out of left field, but I'm like, is that Lomachenko?
Yeah,
I thought it was him. I'm like,
But it was great how they played it. Like, oh, that's LA Knight. He's like, all right, we done playing games. And then of course you get the picture of the camera, man. You're like, yeah, we found him.
Best part about it is that now they're using the Titantron. They never did it under Vince. Whoops, part 2. They never did it under anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
They're now using now again. They're using like, hey, we have this huge screen in front of us.
Like, dude,
we can use it.
You ever see this? We have a screen.
I didn't know we had a screen.
I mean, no, you're right. They're actually using the Titantron more often than not now.
Randy Orton used it yesterday too to find Logan Paul, and he was like, you know what? Hey guys, let's build more on this. I am excited for what's going on right now.
Honestly, dude, it's great. Storyline wise, this is gonna be a good match.
It's gonna be a fantastic
match.
Dude,
AJ Styles always deliver, and so does LA Knight.
Yeah.
Who's going over?
LA Knight.
Yeah.
That's for Zachary.
I might
Zach the Mac. Yeah.
I'm about to go against Zach. I'm actually go for AJ Styles, man.
Dang.
Because if they're giving him a new theme song,
I don't mean nothing.
Never know.
I mean, I got a new shirt. That don't mean nothing.
No, never know, dude. How many times has AJ Styles got a new theme song?
You know what?
When's the last time? Let me ask you something. When's the last time any wrestler got a new theme song lately?
Hold on. How many times has LA Knight been in WrestleMania?
One time.
When?
No, I'm saying one time now.
That's it.
Yeah.
So why not? He's a favorite. It's there.
Well, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
Let's go.
Well, on to the next. So we got for the WWE World's Woman Championship, Rhea Ripley versus the Man, Becky Lynch. Mommy versus the Man. I'm gonna say this. I actually like how. Okay, let's put it this way. I actually like how WWE knew that Becky Lynch was probably gonna get booed out in a lot of crowds in a lot of cities. So they did their best to have Becky push forward some great promos. Because, like I said to you at the show, she could cut a great promo. She really can. I think she's a better promo cutter than Seth Rollins.
And that's her husband.
Yeah, that's the husband. Honestly, she could cut really good promos. Do that promo on Monday night. That you felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the crowd was very hot for Rhea Ripley. It really was. But like
swayed when she talked.
Yeah, when Becky Lynch talked, the crowd kind of was like, "Damn, really?" Like,
yeah,
they felt it. And then you had some people cheering for Becky in the end.
What's funny was we looked at each other when she started, and I was like, "You seeing what I'm seeing?" The crowd actually going for it. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool." So I'm not the only one here.
Dude, but here's the thing, though. She still got that magic, man. Because, like, we're not gonna lie, she lost a little bit of momentum.
Hey, what up?
Hello, beautiful. Nice to see you still up. But it's nice to see she still has that. Because we know she has the magic, bro. And I felt like it was kept under for a long time, but with Triple H being in charge, it's like, go do your thing. We know you got it. Show us that you still got it. And damn, it showed. Now, do I still think that majority of the fans are going to go for Rhea come WrestleMania? Yeah, but I still think now that Becky's kind of pulling in, and now that she has her book out, that could help out a little bit more. A little bit more.
Monday may sway more numbers. Monday may sway more numbers.
Hey, let's see
If Becky can cut a nice promo again, you're gonna be looking at about a 60-40 kind of crowd come WrestleMania.
Damn, man, that's now. I wasn't that. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't that interested in this match because I already figured, well, it's Rhea. She's gonna win, right? Right. But now that I'm thinking, damn, like they really got that crowd invested in it. They really do,
brother. Do you know what this reminds me of?
Well, what did it remind you?
Well, all right, Scooby Doo. Bro, it reminds me of John Cena versus Daniel Bryanson, where Daniel Bryanson sat there and said, I'm the wrestler. I'm the guy who's been to Japan. I'm the guy who's been here. I'm the guy who puts on an actual wrestling match. You don't.
I'm going to give you something better.
Hit me.
It reminds me of John Cena versus CM Punk. Yeah. Let's put it this way. After that rivalry, John Cena became a better promo.
Yeah,
cutter. He did because CM Punk pushed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like this whole feud right here, no matter who wins, both of them are going to move up to another level.
Oh, yeah.
They really are. I mean, Becky's already there, but Rhea's going to be
pushing Rhea.
Yeah, she's pushing Rhea
to break that boundary
to that next level because not only are they taking this through, like, through on the shows, but they're also taking this to social media
and interviews.
It's going, honestly, dude, this whole reality angle that they have right now in WWE is fucking great, dude. It's awesome. It really is.
It really is awesome, dude. The one thing I'll sit here and say though is one thing I love about this whole promo. One thing I love about just the way they're cutting it is like when Becky spoke on Monday. The reason why we got so behind her was because she cut raw emotion.
She did. I felt it.
Dude, I looked at you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's dude. The moment she held back her tears, I looked at you and you looked at me and I said, did you just notice what happened?
I felt, so let's put it this way. I was already chanting Rhea and I wasn't too invested in Becky.
We were having fun with it, dude. We were chanting Rhea just for the fun of it. Let's be honest here.
But I'm not going to lie. I kind of felt more Becky's promo and I felt that anger. I felt that passion. I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to go with the man. I really am. Her book's out.
She just met with the president
and she needs to resign. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna go with the man. I really am. They're pushing her. They're pushing her even further now. Don't be surprised if Rhea Ripley loses at WrestleMania, even though she might be the favorite. I don't know, man. That this whole Becky momentum that they have going on, it's getting big. It's been getting big again. The man's getting big. She really is.
Literally. She's getting the same momentum she got in the first one with the man.
I mean, if they could keep that, honestly, I would love to see her win another title at this point.
She deserves it.
She does. I mean, she's doing great work. Now, if she doesn't, I could see her stepping away for a while and going with her daughter, being a mom.
I could see it. I could see it because, I mean, she's kind of just showing everybody, like, I want to be a mom.
Yeah, because these conspiracy theories. Oh, AEW here and no, get the fuck out of here. No. She's gonna go take some time off, and then at that point, she's gonna go be a mom.
Blessings, brother. Appreciate it, man. Happy Easter.
Thank you very much.
After minutes, so happy Easter, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I know.
Tuning in, guys. We appreciate this very much.
I know it's late, but hey, it's never too late to talk about a little bit of wrestling.
Absolutely not.
Especially WrestleMania
a week before.
Oh yeah. All righty. So, by the way, I never got your pick.
The man.
The man?
Yeah. I know that's Tony the Kid's favorite. He was my old tag team partner, but the way that Becky promo caught me on Monday, it caught me off guard. I was like, you know what, girl, I got you. I'm rooting for you. Let's go.
So this is actually the first time we agreed on one of the winners.
It is
kind of nice. All right, let's move on to the next. We got Uce versus the other Uce.
Versus
Jimmy versus Jay. Brother versus brother, an old classic WrestleMania match. My God, I'm very invested in this one.
This is just fun.
It really is,
fun, man. This is fun.
It would have been nice if they had Rikishi as special guest referee.
Hold up, he has made a lot of hints. He's vocal about this. I feel like he's gonna come up.
Well, time is ticking. Don't be
surprised if it's a last minute thing.
Well, I'm gonna guess it's on SmackDown because time is ticking. I don't think he's gonna show up on Raw.
What about if he just shows up on SmackDown? What about if he just shows up on WrestleMania?
Or it could be.
He shows up at WrestleMania like, hey guys, you know what? I'm just here to commentate because this is my boys. These are my guys. My boys are all out here.
I mean, dude, just even if he doesn't show up, the match itself, dude, they're both high flying. They both have a bunch of like
Super
super kicks. Like it's gonna be a super kick party. No pun intended to the Young Bucks. But honestly, man, I'm excited for this one. I really am. I do love how main event Jay has been going about so far. The whole yeet movement.
Yeah,
dude, it's been amazing for him. And then the whole angle with Jimmy interrupting them, attacking them. The no yeet.
Yeah.
No yeet.
It's great. It's honestly great. I don't think, and I know this is gonna be bad because there's a lot of Hardy Boy fans out there, but just hear me out. I think that this one is better than that one.
That match.
Don't get me wrong, dude. It sold. It had the high flying. It had this. It had that. It had the chairs, the tables, the ladders. It had everything.
I'm a big Hardy Boys fan, but that wasn't one of my favorite matches.
But I just feel that everything is building up to it.
Look, to me,
if you notice it, there is what no disqualification is there on the card?
No disqualification.
There's only going to be one match, no disqualification. It's going to be Roman versus Cody.
Right.
Let's be honest here. They're going to lose the tag team. It's going to go with bloodline rules.
Well, let's put it this way. My standard of brother versus brother is Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. It has to be better than that. It really has.
This one may be it. I feel like this one may rest in paradise to Owen Hart.
Yep.
But this is why I feel like Undertaker said it best. This storyline has been going on for so long. It just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better.
Well, actually, great point. You brought it up. Forgot. I guess people forget all the time. Undertaker versus Kane.
Yeah.
That's technically brother versus brother. Kayfabe. I mean, people forget about that when they mention brother versus brother in Mania. Thanks for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
Honestly, dude, I'm looking forward to this match. I really am. But I got my boy main event Jay. Yeet. I got him winning, man.
I got him winning. He's
honestly, I got him winning, and maybe they'll have a little moment in the ring. Maybe it won't last too long. Maybe Jay's gonna try to hug him, handshake, do a little bit of something, and Jimmy's gonna be kind of hesitant, like he wants to, but not right now. And that may lead up to something else later on that night or the next night. I'm just saying,
So I'm talking with a friend of mine. Hi, Helen. How you doing? We're talking with a friend of mine, and she actually brought up a good point to me.
Okay.
Depending on when that match is, they could be inserted into that tag team match.
Tag team match?
That ladder match, yeah.
Interesting. Really?
It could be, even though there's a 6. Dude, it's WrestleMania.
So you're saying that
if they go early enough, let's put it, if that match is night 2, right? The ladder match is night 2, and the Jimmy J one is night 1. Out of the blue, it could be a 7-way brawl. Bring in the Usos.
But at that point, man, you might as well make it an 8 and bring out the Dudley boys.
Or the Hardys.
I see the Dudley boys, bro. It's Philadelphia. Team 3D. Let's go, man. Brother. Nah, that's gonna be great though. That happens. I don't see it, but it's a good theory. Why not?
At this point nowadays, that's all wrestling is theories.
So J&J.
Yep.
Alrighty, man.
We're the J Squad.
Oh yeah. Let's go on to the next. Damage Control versus Bianca, Naomi, and we finally gonna see Jade in the ring, in a WWE ring. Oh man, dude, the way they build her up this coming, SmackDown was the way they build her up coming out, dude. Honestly,
she's
felt
a freak,
dude. She felt like you're witnessing something great. You're witnessing
you're witnessing prime Brock Lesnar,
prime Brock, prime Goldberg, Asuka.
Yeah,
dude, you're witnessing that greatness. Like when she came by, there's a whole presence.
Literally,
theme song, the way she looked,
walked in, everything. Alexa Bliss on social media said that outfit just bam right off the bat. I'm like, dude,
and she keeps herself in great shape.
Fantastic.
Oh my god, dude, her biceps. Jeez, dude.
Yeah, for sure. She makes
makes us look like bitches. Let's be real. Everybody in the crew, not just us, all the rest of these guys that hang out with us. But no, she looks great, dude. Honestly, she looks great. Obviously, I already knew this was gonna happen. I didn't think she was gonna have a singles match at all at Mania because she's still kind of green. If you watch her in AEW, She wasn't bad, but they have her squashing wrestlers because they knew she couldn't wrestle like that. And there's no disrespect, but she just couldn't wrestle. But that's not a bad thing. If you build her up like a monster, why not?
So someone on social media posted, y'all gotta stop on Jade. And here's why. And they said, here's why. Because when she was wrestling in the AEW, y'all didn't like her. She can't wrestle, she can't wrestle, she can't wrestle. And now the fact that she came into a company where all they're doing is training her to wrestle, y'all are not satisfied. What do you want? I was like, there it is.
Personally, me, I just want to see her on TV. It's just like about time. But it's great, actually. The whole storyline, man. The whole she coming in and assisting Naomi and Bianca against Damage Control. I think it's great, dude. I think Damage Control has been doing some of the best work on SmackDown lately. And when I bring her in to like set her up, man, with some big spot moves, make her look strong, make her get the pin. Who could that be? Why not pin Asuka? I mean,
on her way out.
Yeah, she's on her way out. Why not pin her and then have a feud going on? Because she kind of pointed at Asuka, like she kind of eyeballed Asuka during that during the whole segment on SmackDown.
Yeah, I can see that.
You saw that a bit, like, like just watch out. I know who you are. You know, I know you had the undefeated record.
I'm coming for that.
I mean, that would be a great feud. That would be, if she could squash Asuka, that'd be on some next level for her. It really would be.
And again, it's not bad against Asuka. Like, it wouldn't be bad against Asuka because just of her legacy.
Asuka had a great legacy.
Everything that she did.
Yeah.
Her streak, everything, the way it ran. So if you beat Asuka, that puts you at another level.
Dude, at that point, she's going to gain a lot of respect, a lot of eyes by fans. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to have to go for this match. I'm going to have to go with the course, Naomi, Bianca, and Jade. I mean,
obvious choice. It's the obvious choice. But
I can't see Jade losing in her first match. It's just, there's no way. This is like a given match.
Yeah,
like if you're gonna bet on money, bet on this one. If you don't, if you bet against someone that
bet your whole paycheck, you'll win it.
Yeah, bet against someone that doesn't know about wrestling. I'm sure you'll find someone, but yeah.
I'm gonna make a couple side bets because of this one.
Yep. Alrighty, so we'll move on to the United States Championship match, triple threat. We got Kevin Owens, we got the Viper, Randy Orton, and we got Mr. Prime himself, Logan Paul. Oh man, a lot of advertisement for Prime, I'm sure. Let's get that straight. I think I heard they're gonna have a Prime logo in the middle of the ring. That's a big fucking stupid thing that I'm not looking forward to.
It was gonna happen regardless, and it's gonna continue happening. It's not gonna be Prime. It's gonna be something else down the road.
Yeah,
it's TKO.
Yeah, and then obviously they want to get more sponsorships and all this crap.
Slim Jim's gonna be on the corner eventually. But because we're almost out of time, we're already at 42. I'm gonna say this. I'll go with Logan.
I'll go with Logan as well.
To make my homie Lexi happy, I got you, girl.
I go with Logan because I don't see Kevin Owens winning. I don't see Randy Orton winning.
No.
I can see Logan Paul winning because I think he's gonna stick around for wrestling for a long time.
Well, he's signed. He said, I retired boxing, dude. This is my job now. This is my career.
He's been doing a great job.
And he don't forget SummerSlam is in his hometown of Cleveland. So why not welcome him with the championship?
I can see that going forward. So let's go with Logan. Then on to the next match for the World Heavyweight title. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins with special guests on commentary, Mr. Chicago himself.
The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
CM Punk, bro. That's going to be entertaining. This
CM Punk's going to become referee. I guarantee you. By the end of the night, he'll be counting 1, 2, 3.
My theory here, put it this way. It's going to be a good match, by the way. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre is going to have a great chemistry in the ring. It's going to deliver. I don't think he's going to be special referee. I feel like he's going to have something to do with Damian Priest cashing in. That at that point, when let's just say McIntyre wins, he's going to taunt. Maybe he's going to taunt, CM Punk. CM Punk's going to get in the ring. Maybe give him a GTS. On comes Damian Priest to cash in.
Do you think he finally cashes?
I do think so. He's kind of hinted on Raw. I mean, on SmackDown, my bad. SmackDown, that he's kind of saying, I have big plans for WrestleMania. So I think he cashes in, man. I really do.
Don't forget, they have been saying Judgment Day is going to get all the gold.
And I think it's going to happen come WrestleMania. I think they still retain the tag titles. I think they're going to pick up.
Why'd you go for Awesome Truth?
I know, man. At this point, I'm starting to think, I said things are going to change as we go. Things are going to change as we go. No. Don't put that bullshit on me. Don't put that bullshit. I said things could change because we still got a week to think about this shit. Things could change. Right. Regardless, you just never know. I could see CM Punk playing a role no matter what, though. At this point,
I can see it. I'm telling you, dude. There was a reason why he did the 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring on Monday night. That's why. That's what I'm telling you. There's a reason why.
So you say referee.
I feel at the end, something's gonna happen, and they're gonna counter the official because it was like all the time he was technically the special guest referee, but they just had to have a referee out there because he wasn't gonna be biased or whatever. So he's got to count the 1
for
2.
McIntyre. I don't know, man. I could see that happening if Damian Priest came out and they need a referee. Why not bring CM Punk?
He could be for both.
I don't see him. I really don't see him for. I mean, I just don't see it. But hey, anything could happen. It's your opinion, my opinion.
Let's go forward.
Let's go forward.
I got McIntyre. Sorry, Helen.
I'm gonna have to go with McIntyre, but I'm gonna go with Damian Priest cashing in. I'm gonna say it now. He's gonna come out. He's gonna cash it in. I really do think it's gonna happen in this match. Obviously, I don't see it against Roman versus Cody. It's too big of a match to do that.
Yeah,
it's not no Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns type of situation. It just really it's this match. It has to be in this match. It's kind of a little payback to Seth Rollins too, if you think about it.
Why not?
Yeah. All right. On forward to Sami Zayn versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion. Underdog versus, man, dude, the guy's been killing it for the last couple of years.
In every shape, way, form, bro.
The guy who hasn't been giving, I think, enough credit as he deserves, dude. He's been a workhorse, man. He really has for that title. How many
titles defenses that man had?
But even then, dude, he brought that prestige back to the Intercontinental Championship.
When was the last time we had it with the Miz?
Yeah.
How many years ago?
Nah, even then, the honky tonk man, I guess. You could really say that.
No, I'm done. Sabes, you're not giving my guy a lot of credit. His name is Santino Marella.
I'll get the fuck out of here. Fucking hate that guy.
63 days as Intercontinental Champion.
Man, there's one guy I hate the most in wrestling, and it's that guy. But all right, man. Well, you got the underdog versus the champ himself, man. The guy who's been indestructible, really. Dude, I like the whole Chad Gable thing going on with Sami Zayn mentoring him.
When did he become a mentor?
Exactly. When did he become a mentor? It's kind of weird. I feel like it's going to play a key figure on this match because, you know, he's obviously listening to Chad Gable, who hasn't won a match in a long time. Do you not know this guy's been losing matches? Yeah. Why are you listening to him? Out of all people, I mean, you've been losing some matches, but you want more matches than Chad Gable has.
Because he's been the closest to beat Gunther.
I get that, but he ain't do it. He didn't win.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel this is how you protect Gunther. You make him lose against Sammy. However, though, give him the assistance. You have Gable help out Sammy to get the 1, 2, 3. You make Gunther look strong still. It took 2, 3 people to beat him. Imperium didn't come out because that's not where Imperium just, disowns or disintegrates, whatever. And he goes his own and builds his character from there. That's how you keep Gunther looking as strong as he is right now.
My prediction, put it this way. Chad Gable, I said, is going to play a role, right? You heard the keywords. You got to do what's necessary to beat Gunther. You got to go through some stuff, basically go through something that you haven't gone through before.
Yeah.
Do some things that you don't want to do. I feel like Chad Gable's going to egg him on to play dirty. Maybe use a weapon. Sami Zayn's going to refuse. He's going to say, no, I want to beat him clean. Turns around. Bop. Sorry, I dropped the mic when I was doing that. Wow. Gets caught. Bam. 1, 2, 3. He lost. I don't see Gunther losing the title at WrestleMania because we already know Brock versus Gunther was supposed to happen. We knew that Gunther was going to go over Brock. It was a given. They want this guy to still continue on. And I think it's going to happen all the way through SummerSlam. I just don't see him losing, unfortunately. And I feel Chad Gable's going to play a part of it. And he might go heel. We might get a heel Chad Gable. He might attack Sami Zayn right after the match for not listening to him.
That could happen.
I can see it. That actually would be a good storyline going forward for both these guys. All 3 of these guys, really.
Whatever happens is going to be great.
Yep. Bayley versus Io Sky for the other women's championship. Plain and simple, I don't really see Io Sky winning this one. I don't want to say her title run.
To quote what they said once. Hey, we want some Bailey. Hey, we want some Bailey. All right, cool. I had my moment.
I don't know, man. Ain't no disrespect to Io Sky, but her title run as champion has been kind of lackluster.
It's starting to pick up steam.
Honestly, SmackDown, the promo they cut with her and Bailey, that was kind of interesting. How she cut that interview, and then right after, all right, cut. You did great, Io. Bah!
It was great. It
Dude.
honestly was. It's like I said, like ever since like the whole almost turned against Bailey, because like if you think about it, Io really hasn't had a title match like that. When was the last time Io defended?
Honestly, dude, I don't remember.
Neither do I. I mean, if someone remembers, please let me know. Even if it's literally y'all watching this later on in the day, let me know because I'm really curious. When was the last time Io defended?
Honestly, I don't remember, dude.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember for the longest time, it was always like the whole Bailey, and Damage Control, and then everyone else came in, and then Dakota got hurt, and then we just went forward from there.
That's the thing. It's just been lackluster, man. It's just like
it's finally picking up because she's finally starting to fucking defend it.
Yeah, but what's the point when you're gonna lose? Pick it up just so you can pick it up and hand it to her.
Why not? Just go for it.
I mean, obviously, we're gonna go with Bailey. I think she wins clean.
I think she wins clean.
You think anyone interferes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think Damage Control comes out?
Absolutely. And I feel they come in, and then here comes again the three, and they're gonna kind of form like a little stable, and that storyline is gonna go on for quite some time.
Alrighty, so we'll move on to the main event of night one. We got the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns on one side, with the final boss, the Great One, The Rock. And then we got Mr. Finish the Story himself, Cody Rhodes, with Seth freaking Rollins on the other side. Tag team match with the stipulation, if Roman and The Rock wins, we got bloodline rules for night 2 come WrestleMania for Cody versus Roman Reigns for the title. Man, it's going to be an interesting match. A lot of momentum going in there. Let me just say this real quick. We've seen the promo on Raw, The Rock and Cody promo, right? Several times. We've seen it throughout the week. It doesn't feel like Roman Reigns is anywhere in the picture.
When? Since when is he?
Dude, do you feel anything for night 2? Come Cody versus Roman. It doesn't feel like that, man. It feels like it should have been at this point, The Rock versus Cody because of the way they build it.
Here's what's gonna be. People are excited for night 2 because we know night 1 what's gonna happen. I mean, no one is like, what? It's gonna happen. No, we know what's gonna happen. Night 2, it's gonna be who's going to come out. Because on Raw, if you saw, you had John Cena and Austin on the same trailer.
Well, let's just stick to this tag because we're gonna go into night 2, and I got some theories for that. Let's put it this way. Okay, you got a point there. Now, me personally, at this point, the way to set this up, I just see Roman at the back. I really do. Last year, it was great. Their whole little feud was awesome, honestly. A lot of story into it. This year, I don't feel it. I feel like this is the Cody versus The Rock show. It really is. Seth Rollins is an afterthought. So is Roman Reigns. That given said, obviously you think and I think that Roman and The Rock are going to go over versus Cody and Rollins. Who do you think takes the pin?
Rollins.
I think it's Cody. I think The Rock pins Cody. I'm going to say it then and there. You make The Rock look strong. You make Cody look weak.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, you make The Rock pin Cody clean. And you make him look weak. That way, night 2, you kind of second guess it. Like, oh.
Is the story going to be finished tonight?
Yeah. Is it going to really happen? Because remember, now let's go to night 2. The main event. We got Cody, Mr. Finish the Story on one side. Will he actually finish it? Or 2024, are we still going to acknowledge the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns? Man, that's gonna be interesting because, like I said, Roman
I'm-
has been an afterthought. Let's be real. He's been an afterthought. It's been the Rock show. Now, here's the thing: The Rock is calling himself the final boss. He's making himself look strong for a reason. I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Cody Rhodes gets screwed on this one. And you make a theory. I know you're gonna make a theory. Go ahead. I know what theory you're gonna go with. I would like to hear it though.
Well, there was 3.
All right, go ahead.
There's 3 people that are supposed to come back. 2 of them I said. The third one, if you watch the video again, when the camera cuts this way after he slams Cody into the truck, you see Brock Lesnar in the background.
Hmm.
That's the third one. Brock
Well,
Lesnar.
but-
And all 3 of them have a history with The Rock.
Yeah, but I don't see Brock really going into it, especially. I don't know, man. I get what you're saying. I see Austin. I see Cena. I just think
You-
Brock would be overkill.
You know who else I see? I see Jay.
Jay
I see Jay.
turning.
No. Helping out Cody.
Jay Uso.
But I also see Jimmy. I feel like if Jimmy loses, let's put it, if Jimmy loses, Rock and Roman and Solo are going to do something to Jimmy that's going to cause him to turn that night. Again, it all plays out on how that match ends.
Well, put it this way, though. They did say that the Bloodline storyline is still going to continue well after WrestleMania.
Brother, at this point, all you're going to need is just Roman and Solo. And I mean, Paul Heyman himself has said it. Solo can do it. Y'all don't understand. You guys are sleeping on Solo. Solo can carry a lot of stuff by himself.
Well, put it this way. My theory is this. If you're going to include Jay, I could see Jay turning back to the Bloodline,
I could also see that one too.
supporting his brother, maybe trying to cost Cody the title again. I could see that.
There's a last Fatu out there. He hasn't signed. We don't know if he signed yet.
That too. But here's the thing with Fatu. I see him more the Mania after the Raw for appearance because you need a big guy to come out, surprise everybody. Why not him?
Why not him?
Why not him? Man? Let's just say put it as a scenario because we're just doing scenarios. This is crazy right here. We're gonna do a scenario. Let's say Roman loses. The Rock's disappointed, right? The Rock starts talking his smack to him. Roman starts getting heated. You know, Roman's a big guy to take down. Out comes Fatu out of nowhere.
Yep.
That's gonna be a fucking crazy appearance. And
Gonna
to
be
beat up
badass.
Roman Reigns like that, that would be hot.
It sets up a lot.
But there's many possibilities to this, man. That is the crazy thing. You could say Brock.
I'm telling you, I'm literally getting goosebumps.
You say Brock. I could see Stone Cold and John Cena. The issue is with Brock is that I get it, but dude, there's no bigger pop with Stone than Stone Cold and Steve Austin himself.
I feel like Stone Cold comes out, he's gonna be the last guy to come out.
He has to, but I don't see Brock yet. I see him coming out, maybe even the Mania after. It's just because I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. I get he has a little history with The Rock, but it's not like enough for me to be like,
Well, at this point, it's like I'm the guy who beat you at the youngest before Orton. I'm the
Mhm.
youngest guy who did it, and I'll show you I can still do it at my age.
but at that point, then you're gonna have to have a match between Brock and The Rock. And I think they tried to do that at some point, and The Rock wasn't interesting because Brock was actually kind of dangerous, rough worker, I guess you could say. There's many possibilities. I don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. We have our
It's-
prediction. It's fucking crazy. I guess if we're gonna have to name somebody winning this match, it's gonna be a clusterfuck of a match. It's gonna be a lot of crazy shit
We're
going
gonna have
on.
a lot of emotions. I'm not gonna have a voice come Monday. That's why I took the day off of work.
If I had to make a prediction, I guess I'm just gonna have to go with Cody Rhodes. Seems like the sure thing. But like I said before, anything could happen. I could change my opinions later on. Damn, man, I gotta behold to. I said things could change, and I gotta behold to it.
Absolutely. It's time for Nita Lee to a WWE contract. Wherever
Oh.
you are, absolutely. I'm down.
Oh, definitely.
But
But
thank you for the comment, man. Appreciate it.
yeah, like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. I know it's late at night.
Literally late.
But regardless, let's just go. I'm gonna go with finish the story himself. I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes. I'm going with the Nightmare. I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna finally get his moment and the title to his mama.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Cry his eyes out.
that's off.
I'll cry myself. I'm a Cody crybaby. Why not?
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be something, man. Might be honestly, dude, it might be a great WrestleMania this year. Something we haven't seen in a long time.
It's gonna be fantastic, bro.
Dude, honestly, this could be WrestleMania 30 all over again.
It's gonna be great.
Yep. So moving on real quickly to AEW, because we did promise you to mention something about AEW. Dude, man, I think we have an issue on viewerships, man. For Dynamite lately, they went below 750K. They went to 747,000 fucking viewers. Put it this way: Tony Khan brought in 3 major players: Will Ospreay, Okada, and Mercedes Moné, Mrs. CEO herself. And they signed, that I know, they signed 2 people to big ass contracts, really big. And congrats to them, they deserve it. Okada, at first I didn't see it, but I kind of see that magic, that whole, when he appeared, you're like, yeah, this guy definitely is a big star. And he could have been a bigger star too in WWE, obviously, but I'm not hating. I do like seeing him in AEW because he wants a lighter work, schedule. So at that point, why not? Mercedes Moné, congrats to her. Honestly, it's great. And I know people will disagree out there. It's great because definitely sets a boundary that women should get paid as high as men. They really should. And I think she has one of the biggest contracts right now in women's history. I mean, do you remember anyone else with the big contract? I mean, it's alleged, but damn, dude, that's a lot of fucking cash. Dude, I don't know what their issue is at this point, but they're not drawing.
Well, it's because, dude, Tony Khan is the next Vincent Kennedy McMahon. 3rd time. Whoops.
I don't think I will go that far.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Nah.
Here's why.
Okay,
because he's surrounded himself with a bunch of yes men. And you can see when Chris Jericho was running the show, the viewership was climbing. And you sit here and shake your head all you want.
Nah, I wouldn't say Vince McMahon. I say Eric Bischoff, the guy that he actually feuds online, the guy they go back and forth about WCW viewerships. That I can see him as Eric Bischoff. Who did Eric Bischoff have around him?
Yes, man. Also Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, the whole legends. Basically, he listens to all these legends that were past their prime, and that's kind of the issue. Jericho, old, like. They really try to push this guy forward, but man, dude, like, give him some time, man. Let him tour and Fozzy, man. I don't want to see this guy, man. I want to see more of the new stars getting pushed finally.
I just feel like, listen, this reminds me of WWE 2015,
boring era,
2010, 2017, 2018, when you just had so many people on the roster, and for what? No one's getting any time.
Nah.
You have 2 hours on Collision, 1 hour on Rampage, 2 hours on Dynamite.
Yeah.
That's 5 hours. And in 5 hours, you basically have the same people every single night.
At this point, too, dude, I'm gonna say like this. I wouldn't be panicking so much also because reason why at this point you have WrestleMania season. Of course,
it's just that the fact that a lot of people are just worried because they haven't stayed consistent with numbers going up.
Yeah.
People are worried because they just keep going doom, and attendance is also bad.
Right. I think that Tony Khan messed up. I think he should have saved all these people right after Mania. You're going to take an L. You're going to take an L, especially when they brought in The Rock.
Yeah.
Why not just take the L? Right? Your viewership would have maintained the same, right? But you brought in all these people. You could have had this right after Mania and got those millions of viewers that you wanted, but you decided to let's just do this now, compete to WrestleMania. You had no chance in hell. There goes your reference. No chance in hell of winning. And that was the issue because at this point, you're going to need more of Jon Moxley bleeding.
Literally.
And at the same time, you need Mr. I'm better than you. And you know it, MJF to come back, make a surprise appearance right after Mania. And there you go. Your ratings could boost because that man does sell.
Yeah.
That man
He
could
does
cut
so.
promos. That man, dude, that is great, dude.
And then his little storyline with Adam Cole, that'll sell.
Oh, and then you have to have Swerve Strickland. Needs to win the fucking title really soon, because at that point, dude, he has been super over with the crowd. He really has. You have everybody dancing. You have everybody saying, "Whose house? Swerve house." My God, man, I have not seen a man so talented and over in a long time. That guy, oh man, tell you, he definitely dropped the ball on him. I'll say it again, but I'm glad he found a home. AEW is his home. Obviously, I'm not worried. I really not. I think they'll bounce back. I think they'll get their millionship viewer pretty soon, but it's not going to be as big as it was last year, like consistently. But I'm also not like, oh, this is their downfall. I still think they're going to be around for years.
I just feel at this point, and this is just me, stop trying to go for the big venues.
You're right. Smaller.
Stick to what got you where you are. Your Now arenas, your Wintrust arenas, hell, even the Allstate Arena. Stop trying to hit the home run every time when you come to Chicago. You got to try to sell out the United Center because you really don't, bro.
Well, here's the thing with the Allstate Arena, real quick. They can't do it because
I know, but I'm just giving like ideas, like size wise. Because every single time they come, for some odd reason, they always gotta aim for United Center. And it's like, y'all don't sell it out though.
That's the thing. Tony Khan needs to set his pride aside and just understand that you're not selling right now. One day you can, maybe at your big pay-per-views, but at the house shows, cut it short, man.
Bro, when I went to AEW before Collision, when I went to Rampage, they didn't even sell that sucker out. I just had Survivor Series here. That's what it was, or whatever the fuck came in that month. So I'm like, you're not even selling out the Now Arena at this moment. On a Rampage.
On a Rampage, you're right.
So stop trying to aim and think that you're gonna get pay-per-view numbers at every single show you do, because you're not. You're not WWE in the 90s, where wherever they went, everyone wanted to see them.
Right.
Go back to what got you where you were. Go back to what got you what was important. Stop being the meme of everybody where they're sitting here saying, y'all see how many empty seats there are here? You have literally a section and a half.
Well, and they could do it. They could do it because 2 years ago at All Out, when CM Punk made his first match debut in a long time, they sold that shit out at the Now Arena.
Yeah.
The tickets we got were 1,000 a piece, and we got them for like 100. I bought them early, but they had that. They had that going for them, bro. And they lost the momentum. They lost the man. They dropped all the viewerships. They really did.
Jack Perry.
No, because of Jack Perry, and look where he's at right now. That's another topic for another day. But they have it, man. They just have it. They got to go back to it. I think they still could bounce back, but that's only if Tony Khan sets his pride aside and understand what a business in wrestling is really about. You got to take an L at some point. And look at Vince McMahon. He took an L for years against WCW. For weeks against WCW,
which is a year and something months, a year and something weeks, yeah.
Yeah. And he bounced back, destroyed the competition, and ran him out of business, I guess you could say.
Literally.
But at the same time, dude, this guy needs to understand, set his pride aside, get an L for a couple of weeks, go to smaller venues. At that point, try to win the crowd back over with good matches, good things, everything that brought you back into the game of wrestling, bring it back. There you go. There's your fucking key. There's your issue fix. But time will tell. We'll see.
Hey, and if this isn't Tony, we appreciate you for watching.
Yeah.
Especially at this time.
At this time. Either way, at this point, this has been your MWR WrestleMania preview match, as well as your AEW news. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's late at night, but thanks for joining us. Happy Easter.
We went a little bit over, guys. By the way, once again, happy Easter.
Joe Manis, SG Street signing out. Have a good night.
By the way, though, also catch us this Friday when we watch the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
We will be here. Be prepared for that. Wow,
champagne, caviar, you name it, vegan.
Yeah, go ahead with champagne. I'm gonna go with ginger ale.
All righty.
And also WrestleMania this Saturday, this Sunday. We'll be here. We're gonna lose our voices. I'm not going to work on Monday, and I work in customer service. And I'm done. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Love y'all. Peace.